Hi, this is Jane Rickus, and I wanted to let you know about one of my guides, which is the Style Consult, based on your McJimsey quiz evaluation of your style facets. And those can be when you are dramatic, natural, classic, romantic, ingenue, or gamine. Those are the 6 components, and we all have a dominant and probably a few secondaries. We also can have a style type that really depicts our outer lines and one that better fits our inner lines, so that can create a combination as well. Your outer lines would be the first couple of questions. That would be related to your height, your figure, and your posture. So those are your outer lines, which means the cut of your garments, essentially. So it makes sense that if you're tall, you need longer pants to look in proportion. So the tallest women who are dramatic wear their pants to where it is literally almost touching the toe of their shoe. Whereas if you're a little shorter and you're a classic, it still is a long pant, but it is just a little bit, it doesn't have to be quite so dramatically long. It still probably touches right where your ankle hits your top of your shoe. By contrast, if you are tiny or petite, ingenue or gamine, you can wear the shorter pants, leggings, cropped pants a little bit better. And so that's an indication of why those are your outer lines that determine sort of the cut of your clothing. Again, your figure is going to determine whether or not you can wear a sheath dress or a wrap dress based on whether you need to accentuate your waist or not. Now, your inner lines have to do a lot with your facial features. And so the size of your nose and the type of nose, the type of lips and smile that you have, your eye shape, your eyebrow shape, all of those things should coordinate with your inner lines. Happens when you ask for a style consult is that I first look at your own scoring of yourself on the McJimsey style quiz. Then I ask for photographs so that I can confirm or possibly slightly edit your interpretation of your style percentages. Then I look at the questions that relate to your outer lines and to your inner lines and give you a combination. For instance, my outer lines are dramatic, natural, and classic, whereas my inner lines might be a little bit more classic, predominant. So that'd be an example where my accessories should stay classic even if I wore dramatic cuts of the fabric. For instance, longer pants, but not necessarily great bigger earrings that would be dramatic, because my features are medium to small as opposed to too large. So it's all about harmonizing with your natural proportions as well as your coloring. So you could have coloring based on one of the facets. I will also give you information about fabrication for your style facet, and possibly if we already know your color, we can look at fabrication and jewelry indications for your season. Now, this guide does not determine your season, so it's best done either when you've already had an in-person draping or a online consultation, which I do 2 forms, and that is Color Me a Season and Color Profiles Fabric Fans. But if you've had neither of those done, we can also just look at your basic body colors, and that will leave it to you to finalize the exact chroma of those colors. And so that means, let's say I say that you should be wearing brown. Well, brown can come in a pure hue, a tint, a tone, or a shade. And those details you'll better be served in getting my Color Me a Season virtual report in order to be given the indications of your chroma coming from your season.